Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, and online at KOFO.com. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball on KOFO is brought to you by Hebner Appraisal Service, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Ottawa Family Physicians, CarStar, and by the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, Ottawa High School, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Kramer Pharmacy. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball is also being brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Advent Health Ottawa, Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. Also by Quality Structures Incorporated, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Bob Johnson for Ottawa Cyclone basketball.
Welcome into the Basehor-Linwood Tournament live from Basehor-Linwood High School. We are in the auxiliary gym this afternoon, and I'm Bob Johnson as we'll bring you ladies action coming up here on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com. We'll take a 60-second break. We'll give you a breakdown on how this matchup came to be, and we'll also give you a final from the earlier men's game in the same gym. But first, a minute timeout. You're listening to Cyclone pregame on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones. Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Back here live in the auxiliary gym on the campus of Basehor-Linwood High School. I'm Bob Johnson as we get you ready for the tip-off coming up here in just about 10 minutes here in the Basehor-Linwood tournament. The Lady Cyclones will take on their competition from Blue Valley, the Tigers. And this tournament, which started back on Tuesday, was delayed by weather yesterday. So the semifinals in the losers bracket and also on the winners bracket will be today. The final games will be on Monday. So today here coming up at the bottom of the hour, Ottawa and Blue Valley. Ottawa High fell to Basehor-Linwood last Tuesday by the score of 54-23. Lady Cyclones looking for a better performance here this afternoon to put themselves into the fifth place game, and that one would be Monday night at 6 o'clock. A loss here to Blue Valley would put them in the seventh place game at 3 o'clock on Monday. And Blue Valley, they got here as they fell to St. Joe Central by the score of 54-43. So it's Ottawa and Blue Valley on the loser side of the bracket, and a game that was going on and may have finished over in the main gym featured St. Joe Benton and Holton on the other semifinal of the losers bracket. On the winner's side of the ladies bracket, coming up at 2 o'clock, it'll be Piper at Olathe North. Piper defeated St. Joe Benton 60-32, while Olathe North handled their business against Holton 53-26. And then at 5 o'clock, it'll be Basehor-Linwood and St. Joe Central. As St. Joe Central, they were able to oust Blue Valley from the winner's side of the bracket, 54-43. So that's your semifinals on the loser, and on the winner's sides of the bracket, of course, the championship game would be Monday night at 6 o'clock. and third place would be at 3 o'clock on Monday. And so that's a breakdown of how this tournament looks so far as we make up the action from yesterday's weather-delayed contests. And we will get you ready here for the tip-off, as we hope to have starting lineups for you here in just a few minutes. And we'll also break down the men's bracket, as we'll have Ottawa High boys basketball later this afternoon. But first, we'll take a minute break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
For more than 2 decades, Dr. Michael Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung have been passionate about helping every patient live vibrantly. Stop by Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic at 1501 South Main and experience the difference chiropractic could make in your life.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Live here at the Baser Linwood Tournament on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. Also on KOFO.com, as we will bring you both men's and women's action here this afternoon from this tournament. Ladies coming up here in about just over 5 minutes, while the boys will play this afternoon at 3:30. Cyclones will take on Raytown South in the semifinals of the winner's bracket. Winner of this one will meet the winner of Baser Linwood and Piper in the main gym on Monday night at 7:30. Loser will end up in the third place game, which would also be in the main gym at 4:30 on Monday. The Ottawa High boys made it to the semifinals with a 57-45 victory over Washburn Rule on Wednesday night. And Raytown South, they were able to run Holton off the floor with a 20-point victory, 66-46 in their first-round matchup back on Wednesday. On the other side of the bracket, the home school, Baser Linwood, got a little home cooking as they were able to defeat St. Joe Central by 17, 58-41, while Piper, they were able to handle Barstow, no problem with them, 74-57. So those are, again, your matchups in the semis on the boys' side of the bracket. It'll be Baser Linwood against Piper and Ottawa High and Raytown South. And again, we will have that Ottawa High game for you this afternoon. 3:30 is the rough start time. Of course, these game times are approximate, as in tournaments you never know how long a game will go. So approximate start times. But also don't forget, we will have Ottawa University Braves basketball here on KOFO.com. 3 o'clock for the ladies, and then 5 o'clock for the men. And I would imagine that if time allows, once the boys game finishes up this afternoon, we may join that Ottawa University game in progress on the air also. And of course, it's Mike Doug Day at Ottawa University. Mike Doug, who has been a student assistant coach with the Ottawa University Braves, getting a chance to suit up today. Of course, born with a rare lung disease, and he's having an opportunity to suit up today in a special occasion that Coach Aaron Siebenthal set up for him. So, big day of basketball for you here on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO, also on KOFO.com, as we are happy to bring you, whether it's high school or college basketball, to the masses in the East Central Kansas region. So as both teams are warming up here, we will get ready for starting lineups, and we will also get ready for the tip-off. Of course, this game is supposed to start at 12:30. We're just a couple minutes behind the time on that one, but not too bad, considering with tournaments that these games could run a lot longer than what they normally do. The Blue Valley Tigers, the Lady Cyclones competition, 6-2 on the year, and they have won 3 out of their last 4 matchups. And the Lady Cyclones will have a tough time here this afternoon, but they look to right the ship after their loss last Tuesday night to Basehor Linwood. The Lady Cyclones are 3-5 on the year. They have lost 2 out of their last 3 contests after a good start to the season. So ladies looking to pick up some momentum as we start pushing towards sub-state and state basketball. Who would have thought it that at this point in time that the season has gone by this quickly, as we're really just about a month out from sub-state action, which then could lead to state tournament berths in the month of March for March Madness in Kansas State style. So some big games coming up. Of course, the Cyclones looking to round themselves into basketball shape and a good basketball record so they can find themselves in state tournament action. We're going to take a 60-second break, and we will be back with more. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO, and also on KOFO.com.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Back here live in Basehor Linwood at the Basehor Linwood Invitational as player introductions getting set to take place. As this one featuring the Lady Cyclones of Ottawa High getting ready to take on the Lady Tigers of Blue Valley. And actually we're just going to go straight from the tip-off. We're just going to go straight to the tip-off, so no introductions here. We will try to bring you the starters as we can this afternoon. As the tip-off will be controlled by Blue Valley. Olivia Vitale with it. She'll send it over far side to the left wing side. Now back to Vitale, top of the arc. Shearhart at the elbow now sends it cross court to the right side, and Vitale. Vitale's bounce pass to Jazzy Klingler will be knocked out of play by Kirsten Evans for the Cyclones. It'll stay with the Tigers. 7:33 to play. First period, no score. Vitale, right side of the arc, inside to the right side of the paint. Now straightaway three, top of the arc. Does not find the mark by Freeze. And the Cyclones will get the rebound. That was Curtis. Pass will come to the near side. Now top of the arc of the Cyclones. That'll be Pickens. Back here to the near side. Bow to the top of the arc. Evans. Inside the paint. Evans got rid of it. Got it back. Shot will not fall. 60 seconds into the first period. No score here. Tigers up the court as it'll be Devaney, who will shoot a three-pointer to the left side of the top of the arc and count it. Tigers are on the board, 3-0. Cyclones up quickly. Here on the near side, Brooklyn Hadel. She'll get rid of it. Top of the arc. Curtis, now left side of her, Evans. Evans, deep left wing, sends a pass to Spiegel. Spiegel, now cross court it comes. And deep near side, that's going to be Curtis. Her pass will be tipped around like a ping pong ball. Finally will go off of Summer Spiegel. It'll belong to the Tigers, and a turnover there by the Lady Cyclones. 6:23 to go, first period. Tigers in front of the Cyclones, 3-0. Freeze. Nice little bounce pass. Will find Devaney. Her shot, no, won't fall. Cyclones will take it away. Up the court they'll come. That's Evans. Evans will run. Left side of the paint. Try to lay it up and in. No, it won't fall, and they will call a foul on her. They'll call a charge as Vitale stepped in front of her. That foul will be Evans first. That'll be the first on the Cyclones here in the first period, in the first half. The Cyclones looking to get something going right now, not finding some momentum offensively. Tigers try to take it inside the paint. That's Klingler. Ball will come loose. And it'll be a Cyclone and a Lady Tiger who will tie it up. It'll be Cyclone ball, and they will take over possession. Just under 6 to play, first period. Vicken will restart play. Pass goes to Evans. It'll be tipped away by Vitale for the Lady Tigers. It'll stay with the Cyclones right at center court. So Lady Cyclones again trying to get it across the timeline. Vitale, though, is going to get called for a foul. That'll be her first. That'll be the first on the Lady Tigers in the half. 5:46 to play, first quarter, 3-0 Lady Cyclones. Cyclones up the court, pass left side of the paint. Couldn't find an open shot. Spiegel will take it back out, comes near side. Floater is up, will find the mark. Vitale will grab the board for the Lady Tigers. Blue Valley resetting the offense, top of the arc, sends it left side. That's going to be Shearhart. Now deep left wing, three-pointer up, rattles in and out, and will fall for Sophie Devaney. That's her second three-pointer of the afternoon, and it's 6-0. Tigers in front of the Cyclones. 5:05 to play, first quarter. Cyclones bounce pass. Curtis can't handle it. It'll go out of play, and another turnover there by the Cyclones. It'll belong to the Lady Tigers with 5:02 to play. Coach Matt Sherman trying to get his team rallied up here, down 6-0 early on here in this first period. Vitale finds Freeze, top of the arc. She'll send it to her left side. Now inside the paint they'll go. That'll be taken by Klingler. She'll lose it, goes out of play. It'll belong to the Lady Cyclones. Cyclones will restart. Ashwood Evans will get it inbounded. It'll be Evans. Evans will find Curtis at the left elbow. She'll be tied up by Klingler. And that'll be Tiger ball. 4:39 to play here, first quarter. 6-0 Lady Tigers. Vitale across the time stripe. We'll send it deep left wing. Now inside the paint. They're going to try to feed that to Freeze. And they're going to say a foul is called on Lauren Curtis. Did not see what happened there. That'll be the second on the Cyclones in the quarter. That'll be the first on Curtis. Inbounds pass finds Vitale. Right side of the arc. Deep three-pointer. Count it. And it's 9-0 Lady Tigers, 4:20 to play, first quarter. And it's been all three-pointers for Blue Valley in this first quarter. Spiegel for the Cyclones will send it left side. That's Evans. Evans will feed it into the paint. Now back out deep left side, a three-pointer. Will not find the mark by Evans. Ball is loose. Tie up. And possession arrow will stay in favor of the Cyclones. They'll restart play. Baseline underneath the basket. Cyclones will try to feed it inside. Evans pass is too hard, taken away by Vital. Vital will find Kling. Kling will not be able to lay it in from the left side of the paint. And here come the Cyclones. Spiegel with it. 3:40 to play. First quarter, 9-0 Tigers. Spiegel gets rid of it, gets it back, comes near side. They'll find Curtis, right side of the paint. Good ball movement by the Cyclones. Now coming in, shot is up from the top of the arc by Evans. No. Rebound by the Tigers. Devaney move it across the time stripe and send a pass to the right side to Klingy. Devaney, left side, tries to feed it inside. Now back out, deep left wing, three-pointer. And no, they'll call a travel. That'll be a turnover on the Lady Tigers. So the Cyclones trying to find their footing early on here in this first quarter. They're down 9-0 with 3:08 to play first period. Cyclones just having a hard time getting clean looks at the basket so far. Evans for the Cyclones, near side, sends it cross court. That's Evans. Evans can't hang on to the pass. It'll go out of play. That'll be another turnover on the Cyclones. It'll belong to the Lady Tigers. And the timeout called for by the Lady Cyclones. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 2:57 to play here, first quarter. 9-0 Blue Valley over the Lady Cyclones. 60-second break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
Pick up the best-selling rechargeable 10-watt flashlight at Napa Auto Parts, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
This is a hideaway storm shelter. Get yours at Tringle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
In your car, lock us in at 103.7 FM KOFO.
At Secret, we see you killing it, and you don't have time to sweat the small stuff. With Secret Outlast, you get 48 hours of best-in-class odor and wetness protection. So before you take out that loan to start your own business, I got this. Head to that rally, or take your bike for a ride. Start your day with Secret Outlast Antiperspirant. The only thing the world will see is your strength. Secret Antiperspirant. All strength, no sweat.
Back here, first quarter of the Pacer Linwood tournament in this semifinal of the losers bracket. 2:55 to play. In the first quarter, 9-0. Lady Tigers of Blue Valley in front of the Lady Cyclones of Ottawa High. Blue Valley with possession. Vital will feed it right side of the paint. She's going to find Freeze. And they're going to call a travel on Freeze. Freeze, a senior, tallest player out there on the court. And I would imagine she has got to be at least in the 6'1", 6'2" range, possibly. But traveled with it. And now the Cyclones up the court looking for their first bucket. Shot is up just on side of the arc. Won't find the mark by Evans. Pulling it down is Kling for Blue Valley. Now the Lady Tigers with it, left elbow. That's going to be Kling. Now deep left wing. Marquardt, who has checked in for Blue Valley. Pass inside the paint, comes loose. Lady Cyclones wide open. Marquardt, left side of the paint. She goes to put it up, and she's fouled. Count the bucket. Foul is going to be called on Sophia Ficken, her first. That'll be the third on the Cyclones. So Carson Marquardt, the freshman, will step up to the charity line and look to complete the old school three-point play, and she will as it bounces off the back neck of the hoop and falls through. 12-0. It's Lady Tigers in front of the Lady Cyclones. Pass is stolen. Here comes Klingy. Her layup from the left side of the paint. Won't find the mark. Now we'll have a whistle and a foul with a tie-up, it looked like, but they're going to call a foul, it looks like, on the Lady Cyclones. That'll be on Ashlyn Evans, her first. That's number 4 on the Cyclones here in the half. Checking back in for the Lady Tigers is Taylor Shearhart. And now for the Lady Cyclones, that'll be Gracie Howard. And a minute 51 to play here in this first quarter. 12-0. Lady Tigers in front of the Cyclones. Vital with it for the Tigers, sends it right side. That's going to be Yang, who's checked in for the Lady Tigers. Along the baseline, she'll lose it. Taken away by the Lady Cyclones. That is going to be Curtis. And she'll fall down and travel with it. A turnover there by the Cyclones. Unofficially 4 here in this first quarter. And now the Lady Tigers will have another shot offensively. Inbounds pass comes out, right side of the arc, three-pointer up, away. Will not find the mark by Devaney. Rebound by Kling for the Tigers. She'll bring it in left side of the lane. Won't get it to fall, but she's hacked, harmed, and that'll be the second foul on Evans in this first period. That'll be number 5 on the Cyclones. Now the officials will be talking this one over. There will be 2 shots on this foul, or on this opportunity from the free throw line. First one is in. Checking in for the Cyclones will be Brooklyn Hadel. She'll come back in. 13-0, Blue Valley in front of Ottawa High. Second free throw will not find the mark. Cyclones with the rebound. They'll quickly turn it over. And a pass left side of the lane, back out top of the arc. Now out to the right wing. That's going to be clean. Tigers will settle it down. Top of the arc, now left wing. It'll go to Marquardt. Marquardt, cross court, three-pointer, up, away, count it. Devaney, that's her 3rd of the quarter. She has 9 in this first period, and it's 16-0. Blue Valley in front of the Cyclones with 60 seconds to play in the first quarter. Evans sends a pass near side. Now they'll feed it inside. Curtis, her pass almost knocked away, but a foul will be called. That'll be on Yang as she runs into a Lady Cyclone. That'll be the second on the Tigers in this first quarter. The first on Devaney. As Slingy will check out. Cyclones will inbound, looking to get their first bucket of the quarter. Pass will be taken away. And here comes Yang for the Lady Tigers. 45 seconds to play, first period. 16-0 Blue Valley. Marquardt, top of the arc, the pass will go. It'll find Vital. Now near the right elbow. They'll try to feed it inside, and will get it to Devaney. Devaney will double dribble and a turnover. That'll be unofficially number 2 on Blue Valley. Bicken will come back in for the Lady Cyclones with 31 seconds to play in this first period. 16-0. It is Blue Valley in front of the Lady Cyclones. Blue Valley with a little bit of a press on the defense. Cyclones will beat it. Evans between the circles, sends it left side. Now dribbling in and being shut down. And sending a pass back out. That would be Howard. It gets knocked away. Cyclones will recover. Evans wanted to take it in. Couldn't do so. Brings it near side. Now inside it'll go to Curtis. Curtis in trouble. Is able to get rid of it. Will have a whistle. They will call the foul on Blue Valley. That'll be their 3rd. Looks like that's going to be the first on the freshman, Carson Marquardt. 0.8 of a second left to go here first quarter. Cyclones will get it in, but it'll be taken away by Marquardt. And 1 period into the books. So 1 period here in play, and it's the Cyclones down 16-0 to Blue Valley. We'll take a 60-second break, and we'll be back with more Cyclone basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
When it comes to your bathroom, the shortest distance between outdated and updated is a trip to the Home Depot's Days of Doing bath event. Like vanities up to 40% off, faucets from only $49, plus a wide selection of online bath products. Can't make the trip? We can deliver. It's a good time to be a doer and a saver. Now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Limited time only. Event end dates vary by store. See store for details.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit KramerRx.com.
Second period getting ready to start here at the Baser Linwood Invitational. Lady Cyclones taking on the Lady Tigers of Blue Valley at 16-0 Blue Valley as we start the second quarter. Blue Valley ball. They will move left to right in the second quarter. Kling will send it top of the yard. Shearhart tries to feed it into Freeze. It'll go out of play. It's off of Freeze's hands. That'll be a turnover on the Lady Tigers. It'll be Cyclone ball 15 seconds into the second quarter. Howard tries to feed it inside, gets it back. She will let fly with a three. It'll go off back iron. Rebound will be controlled by Kling, and up the court come the Tigers. Vital will move it right side to Kling. Kling on the right wing, now inside right elbow. Vital left wing will take it outside of the arc. Inside the paint, pass will go. Finds the mark with Freeze. That's her first use of the evening, or the afternoon, excuse me. And it's 18-0 Blue Valley in front of Ottawa High. Cyclones with it. Ficken, left side, wants to drive in, can't do so. Cyclones will move it around the top of the arc. Hornbuckle, her pass knocked away, won't find Spiegel. Up the court, Vital races. Her shot will be blocked by the Lady Cyclones. As getting a big paw on it there was Howard. Blue Valley will hang on to it. Three-pointer coming over from the left wing side by Devaney. No, won't find the mark. Tigers get it back. They'll send it left wing. Now they'll feed it inside the paint. Freeze, left side, will travel, and a turnover. 6:32 to play in the first half. It is 18-0 Blue Valley in front of Ottawa High. The Cyclones just not able to find any positive momentum so far in this first half. Spiegel, she'll get rid of it. Now over to the left wing side. That will be working the ball around, back to the left wing. Now over here to the near side. Pass will be knocked out of bounds by Shearhart. Trying to see where 33 is on the roster. 33 on the jersey, but none on the roster, so we'll keep an eye on that. But that does look like it may be Gollier. Leah Gollier. Now the Cyclones will restart. Gollier near side, feeds it. Right side of the arc, three-pointer away by Ficken, no. Cyclones get the rebound. Hornbuckle, her shot, no. Up the court come the Tigers, 5:50 to play first half. Three-pointer away, left wing side, back iron. Cyclone rebound, Gollier, here they come up the court. Spiegel left wing, finds Evans in the paint. Her shot, no. Rebound easily controlled by Freeze, who is just towering over everybody else on the court. Freeze will get it to Devaney. Freeze back with it at the free throw line. She'll turn, find Vital left side. Now Vital to Shearhart, left side of the baseline, tries to put it up, no. Rebound Tigers. They'll turn it over. Here come the Cyclones. Evans racing up the court. Left side of the paint. Shot is up, no, won't find the mark. Thing on the rebound, and she'll give it to Vital, who will cross the logo. Now pass to the left side, Shearhart. Inside, they'll try to feed it. Back out to Shearhart. Let's fly with the three. No. Rebound loose. That's going to be Gollier with it. She'll get rid of it to Evans. Evans races across the 10-second stripe. Now she'll slow it down. She'll find Spiegel just to the left of her. Spiegel to Ficken. Ficken now being marked tightly. She'll get around her defender, and a foul will be called on Shearhart. That'll be Shearhart's first. That'll be number 4 on Blue Valley. And we'll have a timeout called by Blue Valley. A 30-second timeout. 4:33 to play. We'll take it with them. 18-0 Blue Valley in front of Lady Cyclones. Listening to Lady Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Cyclone ball coming out of the timeout. 4:33 to play first half. It is 18-0 Lady Tigers of Blue Valley over the Lady Cyclones of Ottawa High. Ball will be inbounded, looking for Gollier. It'll be knocked off of her, out of play. Marquardt with great defense for the Lady Tigers. Marquardt will restart, give it to Vital. Vital, they'll move it across the time stripe. They will find Freeze at the free throw line to the Lady Tigers. Freeze at the left elbow, sends it back now to the right side. Marquardt on the right wing. High dribbles, but she's able to corral it. Vital, left side of the arc. Freeze now deep right wing, Marquardt. Blue Valley working patiently, working the ball around. Vital. Freeze deep left wing into the paint. Marquardt will have a foul, and that will be on the Cyclones. That'll be on Gollier, her first. Number 6 in the half on the Lady Cyclones. 4:01 to play first half. It's 18-0 Blue Valley. Inbounds pass. Vital will have it top of the arc. Freeze on the right side, outside the arc. Now cross court, left wing. That'll be Devaney. Devaney with 3 3-pointers already on the afternoon. Vital, top of the key, now right side. That's going to be Yang. Yang finds Freeze, who had trouble hanging on to it. Will corral it. Now it goes left wing side to Vital. Devaney, Freeze. Let's fly with the 3. Swish! And now that's 5 on the afternoon for her. It's 21-0 Blue Valley, 3:25 to play first half. Cyclones trying to get something going. Now Spiegel in trouble. Tries to throw it off of Devaney. Devaney takes it away. Devaney has it taken away by Spiegel, who will then palm the basketball, and a turnover by the Cyclones. Checking in for the Lady Tigers will be Shearhart. Cyclones unofficially 5 turnovers. Shearhart with it. Feeds it deep right wing outside the arc. Now top of the arc, Vital. Marquardt. Devaney on the left wing. Devaney, a few dribbles, sends it right elbow. Jumper for Marquardt. Rebound, though, easily taken by the Lady Tigers. Will have a whistle. That looks like that maybe. And it will be a foul actually on the Cyclones. Lauren Curtis will pick up her second. That'll be number 7. So we'll go to the 1-and-1 here as Devaney will go to the line. Devaney with 3 3-pointers this afternoon. We'll hit the first free throw. Devaney, a sophomore for the Lady Tigers of Blue Valley. Makes the score 22-0 with 2:50 to play, first half. Devaney's second rattles out. Hornbuckle on the rebound. Hornbuckle gets away from pressure, gives it to Evans. Evans across the center stripe near side and sending it here along the line. And now we got to see who 32 is, because that is not Aaliyah Gollier. So we'll have to keep an eye on and see who that is. Once we get that, we'll pass it along, but she will step out of bounds. And a turnover by the Cyclones. 2:35 to play, first half, 22-0 Tigers. Devaney feeds it underneath, wide open. Now Devaney back with it, right side of the arc, finds Marquardt, top of the arc, Yang. Yang left side as the Tigers working around the perimeter. Marquardt, right side of the paint. And we'll have a foul called, a blocking foul. That looks like it'll be on Gollier, her second. That'll be the 8th team foul in the half on the Cyclones, and Marquardt will go to the line. She completed a traditional 3-point play earlier. And we'll hit the first free throw here. 4 points for her on the afternoon. 2 of 2 from the free throw line with 2:17 to play, first half. Marquardt's second will tickle the twine. She has 5. 24-0, 2:17 to play in the half. Blue Valley right now all over the Lady Cyclones. Spiegel with it near side. This defense by Blue Valley has just really caused a lot of issues for the Cyclones. Gollier, near side, Hornbuckle. Back to Gollier, top of the arc, Evans. Evans, Hornbuckle. Hornbuckle will dribble it. Gets cut off, top of the arc, bounce pass. Gollier, but we will have a foul. Nope, we'll have a timeout called for by the Cyclones with $1:49 to go in the half. It'll be a 60-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Cyclones are down to Blue Valley 24-0. A 60-second break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Napa Know-How is a knowledgeable and friendly staff serving you in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
When it comes to your bathroom, the shortest distance between outdated and updated is a trip to the Home Depot's Days of Doing bath event. Like vanities up to 40% off, faucets from only $49, plus a wide selection of online bath products. Can't make the trip? We can deliver. It's a good time to be a doer and a saver. Now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Limited time only. Event end dates vary by store. See store for details.
Cold weather often brings cold and flu season, and that's often what brings you in to see the doctors at Ottawa Family Physicians or their registered nurse practitioners at the Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper. Ottawa Family Physicians, 242-1620, or visit ottawafamilyphysicians.com.
Minute 49 left to play here in this first half. Cyclones are down 24-0. 3 touchdowns and a field goal lead for the Blue Valley Lady Tigers. Cyclones will have possession coming out of the timeout. Evans here to the near side. Now pass looking for Hornbuckle. Swiped away. Coming up the court is Zimmerman. Finds Devaney. Her jumper, no. Shearhart can't get the rebound to go. Tigers get the rebound. Now they'll reset. Yang, left wing side. 3-pointer away. No. Rebound will go out of play. Off of Devaney, it'll belong to the Cyclones, as Ficken will check back in for Ottawa High. Ella Keeball will come in now for Ottawa High, as we have a minute 20 left to play in the half. Evans, Ficken, and she's going to be fouled That'll be Marquardt picking up her second. The fifth team foul on the Tigers. So the Cyclones will restart in front of the Blue Valley bench. Spiegel with it. Ficken. Evans near side. She'll dribble it around. Top of the arc. Faces some tough D. Now the whistle blew by the official inadvertently. And the official was giving the ball to Blue Valley. Officials will talk about it. It will stay with the Cyclones. Head coach Matt Skirman not happy about that they were going to give the ball away, but the Cyclones will keep it. Inbound pass looking for Evans will go off of Devaney for Blue Valley. It'll belong to the Cyclones. 61 seconds left to go. Picking the inbound. Evans, top of the arc, drives to the free throw line. Now back to Ficken. Let's fly for three, left side, no. Rebound loose, controlled by Spiegel. Spiegel with the floater, can't get it to go in the paint. Rebound Shearhart for the Lady Tigers. She'll give it off to Devaney. Special delivery for her. And Devaney now finds Shearhart, left wing side, high arcing three-pointer. Splash! Her first bucket of the afternoon. It's 27-0. Blue Valley in front of the Cyclones. 30 seconds to play in the half. Spiegel. Pass comes near side. Now they look to get it to Spiegel. Spiegel is able to keep it inbounds as the ball came loose. Collier. Evans into the lane. Floater off the glass. No. Rebound. Here comes Blue Valley. They'll feed it quickly. Looking for Yang. Taken away by Ficken. 10 seconds to play in the half. Spiegel. And we'll have a foul called as stepping in front of Spiegel was Zimmerman. That'll be her first. That'll be number 6.5 on Blue Valley. Now they're going to say, is that number 7? They're going to call that number 7. That's going to send Spiegel to the line with 6.7 to play. Free throw on the 1-and-1. No, will not fall. Rebound, Shearhart. She'll get rid of it, Devaney. 1 second on the clock. Dialing the distance. Count it! Devaney, her fourth three-pointer of the afternoon. She now has 13, and it makes it 30-0 Blue Valley at the end of the first half. We'll take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO, and KOFO.com.
We see you killing it, and you don't have time to sweat the small stuff. With Secret Outlast, you get 48 hours of best-in-class odor and wetness protection. So before you take out that loan to start your own business, I got this. Head to that rally or take your bike for a ride. Start your day with Secret Outlast Antiperspirant. The only thing the world will see is your strength. Secret Antiperspirant. All strength, no sweat.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT building or online at orcottawaks.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
Want to see clearly? Now, Anderson Windows at Trindle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
You're always just minutes away from news and weather on KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Back here at the Auxiliary Gymnasium on the campus of Basehor Linwood High School. One half into the books here in this semifinal of the losers bracket. And wow, has it been a rough first half for the Lady Cyclones as they have not scored at all. It is 30-0 Blue Valley in front of Ottawa High. And the Cyclones just not able to get good looks either in the paint or outside of the arc, as the defense from Blue Valley has just been stifling, while the Tigers have done enough to just get things going the way they need it to be. In that first half for the Tigers, they have hit, I'm going to make sure I have this correct, 7 3-pointers in that first half. So the majority of those 30 points have come from behind the three-point arc. Just 2 buckets from inside the arc, and then 5 free throws. So it has been a rough half for the Lady Cyclones, as they have just not been able to get anything going. The winner of this one will play Monday at 6 o'clock in this same gymnasium. They'll take on the winner of the St. Joe Benton Holton game, which took place earlier this morning. We do not have a final on that one, as that was over in the main gym, but we'll try to get you updated information on that later this afternoon when we have the boys broadcast. So again, the winner of this one takes on the winner of St. Joe Benton and Holton at 6 o'clock on Monday. The loser will play at 3 o'clock in this same gym, in the auxiliary gym. And right now, unfortunately, with the way things are looking, the Cyclones may be in that seventh place game at 3 o'clock, as they have got a huge hill to overcome in this coming up here in the second half. One half into the books, it's 30-0 Blue Valley in front of the Lady Cyclones. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
What if you were rewarded for shopping? Sutton's Jewelry is doing just that. Receive $10 cash back for every $100 purchase at Sutton's. Treat yourself at Sutton's or use as a gift. It's your choice. And speaking of choices, Sutton's has an extensive selection of engagement rings, wedding sets, diamonds, gemstones, gold, contemporary metals, necklaces, earrings, bracelets, watches, and every piece qualifies for the $10 cash back on every $100 purchase. Offer good through February 14th. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main Street, Ottawa.
This is a Jackson Hewitt Tax Service announcement. Don't want to wait weeks for your tax refund? That's a reason to go to Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. File your taxes with Jackson Hewitt and ask a tax pro how you can get up to $3,200 fast with a no-fee refund advance. It's a 0% APR loan from MetaBank that's available before your tax refund is, so you can get money when you need it. Go to jacksonhewitt.com to learn about availability, terms, and how you can get money on a prepaid card fast, like Today Fast. Go to Jackson Hewitt today. That's Jackson Hewitt.
We get ready here in about 5 minutes for the second half of this losers bracket semifinal. It is Blue Valley in front of the Lady Cyclones, 30-0. We're going to have boys basketball for you later this afternoon at 3:30. That'll be on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and on KOFO.com. It'll be Ottawa High taking on Raytown South in the main gym. And the winner of that one will face the winner of the Basehor-Linwood Piper game, which will also be in the main gym. That one will be a 6:30 contest. So again, Ottawa High Cyclone basketball coming up at 3:30. Roughly about 3:20 for the pregame. Of course, these are all approximate times, as depending upon the games going on, they may interfere. Now, over in the main gym, that would be taking place at 2 o'clock. It's going to be Piper Olathe North, so the Ottawa Raytown South game would be following that one. So, again, roughly 3:20 for pregame, 3:30 for the tip-off in that one. Also on KOFO.com, you're going to find Ottawa University Braves basketball. Casey Weeder will have the call over starting with the Fusion Alley and Prime Time Grill, Ottawa University Braves pregame, as it will be the Braves starting at 3 o'clock. The women will play first, and then the men will follow at 5. Again, on KOFO.com, as time allows, those games may make it over to the mothership for the remainder, just depending on how time allows for those games. Of course, it is Mike Doug Day also. So Big day on the campus of Ottawa University with some big games as the men at number 7 in the nation looking to continue their success so far this season. Here we're at the half. It's 30-0. Blue Valley in front of the Lady Cyclones. We will take a 60-second break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM.
When you're diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, a million questions flood your mind.
How can this be happening?
Am I going to be able to work? What's a subtype?
What do I do now?
We know.
We went through it too. But once you start to understand your options,
you can partner with your doctor
and find ways to face MBC on your own terms. Visit findyourmbcvoice.com and learn how to speak up and have a more informed conversation with your doctor.
Some questions have answers.
Visit findyourmbcvoice.com to find some of yours.
At Secret, we see you killing it. And you don't have time to sweat the small stuff. With Secret Outlast, you get 48 hours of best-in-class odor and wetness protection. So before you take out that loan to start your own business, I got this. Head to that rally or take your bike for a ride. Start your day with Secret Outlast Antiperspirant. The only thing the world will see is your strength. Secret Antiperspirant. All strength, no sweat.
Both teams back out to warm up here in the Auxiliary Gymnasium on the campus of Baser Linwood. Baser Linwood Invitational Tournament. Of course, these games would have been played last night, but winter weather had its way, and it pushed the games back till today. So all the finals and then the 3rd and 7th place games will be on Monday afternoon and evening. Right now, Lady Cyclones find themselves down 30-0 to Blue Valley. Cyclones, no scoring in that first half. They had some opportunities, just couldn't find anything going. For the Lady Tigers, Sophie Devaney right now with 13 points. She has 4 3-pointers in that first half, 3 of which came in the first quarter. Morgan Fries with 5, Carson Marquardt also with 5. We'll take a 60-second break. When we come back, we'll be ready for the second half. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Whether you're in the game or working around the house, injuries happen, but not all of them warrant a trip to the ER. For sprains, minor cuts, and less serious ailments, Advent Health Ottawa's Express Care Clinic can help. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Advent Health Ottawa, helping you feel whole. Visit adventhealthottawa.com.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Ready for the third quarter here at the Auxiliary Gymnasium. It's the Baser Linwood Invitational. It'll be the Blue Valley Tigers starting things off. They'll move from right to left here in the second half. Vital, she'll send it to Shearhart, back to Devaney near the top of the arc. Vital just to the left of her. Devaney. Now she'll find Fries. Over to the near side, Shearhart. Top of the arc, Fries. Vital, left wing, will take the pass. She wants to feed it inside. Not able to find it. So it'll come back out. Devaney, top of the arc. She'll send it to her left side, Shearhart. Shearhart near the left elbow. Wanted Fries, but that pass was over her head as Fries wasn't even prepared for it. That'll be a turnover. That's the 5th one of the afternoon for the Lady Tigers. 7:19 to play, third quarter. Cyclones with it. Spiegel, floater, can't get it to fall from the right side of the paint. Curtis on the rebound. She won't get her shot to tickle the twine. It'll be the Tigers who will take it away. And Vital now, she will traipse her way across the center court logo and find Shearhart. Now Fries near the right elbow. Finds a nice play by Devaney, cutting inside to lay it up and in. There's our first bucket of the third quarter, and it's 30-0 Tigers. 6:40 to play, third quarter. Cyclones trying to feed it inside, taken away by Devaney. Here come the Lady Tigers. They're going to slow it up. As Kling with it, gets rid of it to Vital at the center circle. Vital will find Shearhart between the circles. Now Freeze near the right elbow. She'll send it to her left side, Vital. Vital back to her right side, Devaney. Freeze wants Shearhart, knocked away. Cyclones coming. Evans with it. As she gathered the ball, it's poked away. Cyclones and Spiegel will pick it right back up. Left side of the arc. Spiegel will now send it top of the arc. Evans picking for three. Count it! And Ficken gets the Cyclones onto the board. And it's 32-3. 5:48 to play in the third quarter. Cyclones, that is their first field goal in the entire ball game. Tigers will turn it over. Nope, it'll stay with Blue Valley as it will be tipped out of play. 30-second timeout called for by Blue Valley head coach Ryan Mahoney. We'll keep it here. 5:34 to play third quarter, 32-3. Cyclones not hitting a bucket, a free throw, or a field goal until the 5:48 mark of the third quarter. Just let's see here. Yeah, just a little bit over about 18 minutes and 12 seconds of actual gameplay before a bucket for the Lady Cyclones. Tigers ball, they'll inbound from their baseline. It'll come out near the free throw line. Pass comes near side Vital. Vital will find Kling. Top of the arc. Freeze, turns around, now dribbles out top of the arc. Vital, near side Shearhart. Shearhart, cross cart, finds Freeze to Vital. Good ball movement by the Tigers. Back to Shearhart, near side. Cross court, Freeze. Let's fly with the three. Bring it up. That's Freeze's second three-pointer of the afternoon. It's 35-3, 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Curtis for the Cyclones will send it right side. Hornbuckle. Spiegel on the right wing. Dribbles right elbow out to Evans. Now jumper right wing side. Back iron by Curtis. Tigers on the rebound. Blue Valley will bring it up the court slowly. They're in no hurry here with a 35-3 lead. Vital with it. Bounce pass, Shearhart, inside Freeze. Freeze in the paint, turns around. Shot will not fall. That'll be Curtis grabbing the board. She'll give it off to Spiegel with 4:13 to play third quarter. Pickett between the circles, dribbles to her right side. She'll hand it off to Evans. Evans wants to take it in. No. Hornbuckle, Evans. Or sends it to Pickens for another three-pointer. She has two on the afternoon, and it's now 35-6. 3:52 to play in the third quarter. Pickens, the only Cyclone player with points this afternoon. Devaney. Freeze down near side. Shearhart. Her three-pointer is back iron. Curtis on the rebound. Evans. She'll go up the court. Wants to feed it. Finds Pickens. Three-pointer right side. No. Back iron. Rebound. Evans. She'll lay it up and in from the left side of the paint. Kristen Evans' first deuce of the afternoon. It's 35-8. 3:15 to play third quarter. Vital for the Lady Tigers. Freeze, near side Devaney. Shearhart, left side of the block. Inside, finds Freeze, cutting through like a knife. She'll lay it up and in. Freeze with 10, and it's 37-8. Blue Valley in front of Lady Cyclones. 2:50 to go, third quarter. Curtis will send it top of the arc. Spiegel. Spiegel dribbles left, now takes it right, wanted to take it inside, couldn't do so. Evans gets it back out to Spiegel. Three-pointer, hits iron. Long rebound taken by Klingy. She'll bring it up to the courts. Pass by Tao. Devaney here on the near side. They'll feed it inside. Shearhart knocked away. Here come the Cyclones and Evans. Evans. Straightaway shot, 2 feet in front of the basket, misses it. Rebound taken by Blue Valley. And the timeout called for by Blue Valley. It'll just be for subs. It'll be a full timeout, and we'll take it with them. 2:07 to play, third quarter, 37-8. Blue Valley in front of the Cyclones. 60-second break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. For more than 2 decades, Dr. Michael Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung have been passionate about helping every patient live vibrantly. Stop by Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic at 1501 South Main and experience the difference chiropractic could make in your life.
Blue Valley took a timeout, and they have brought in some freshman players here. It'll be Backs with it for Blue Valley. She'll send it near side, Yang. Freeze on the deep right wing. She'll feed it inside Devaney. Turnaround jumper won't find the target. Cyclones will rebound. And up the court they'll come. Hadel will give rid of it to Evans. Evans. Now Ficken left side. Curtis at the left elbow, looks for help, finds Hadel. Hadel will travel with it. No, they're going to call a block on Blue Valley with 1:28 to play third quarter. That'll be called on Marquardt. That's her third. That is the first foul of the second half. Vaney will check out. Vital will come in for her for Blue Valley. Hadel with it, left wing side. Spiegel able to corral the pass. Top of the key sends it to Ficken right side. Ficken just inside the arc. Drain it. Ficken with 8 on the afternoon. It's 37-10. Blue Valley in front of the Cyclones with 67 seconds to play third quarter. Freeze, right elbow. Wanted back. Pass will go past her, out of play. It'll be a turnover. Unofficially 6 on the afternoon. It'll be Cyclone ball. Evans now up the court. Curtis, Ficken, left side of the arc. Spiegel. Wanted to take it inside, no. Ficken. She goes in. She's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. That'll be called on Clara Backs. It's her first. Second on Blue Valley in the half. And Sophia Ficken, the 5'10 sophomore, goes to the line. 43 seconds to play third quarter. First free throw off the back iron. It will not fall. Vaney comes in for Blue Valley. And we'll see Katie Daniels, a sophomore, for the first time this afternoon. Ficken's second free throw does fall. She now has 9, and it's 37-11. The Cyclones will pick up defensive pressure. 35 seconds to play third quarter. Yang finds Daniels at the free throw line. Daniels will take a step, turn around, finds Yang just to her left. Marquardt Yang. Daniels. Back to Yang, near side, back, jumper, and that'll go silky smooth through the net. 39-11, a second to play in the quarter. Three-pointer is up and in by Ficken. That's her third of the afternoon. And it makes it 39-14 with 3 periods into the books. We'll take a 60-second break, and we'll be back with the final quarter. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
This is a Jackson Hewitt Tax Service announcement. Don't want to wait weeks for your tax refund? That's a reason to go to Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. File your taxes with Jackson Hewitt and ask a tax pro how you could get up to $3,200 fast with a no-fee refund advance. It's a 0% APR loan from MetaBank that's available before your tax refund is, so you can get money when you need it. Go to jacksonhewitt.com to learn about availability, terms, and how you can get money on a prepaid card fast, like Today Fast. Go to Jackson Hewitt today. That's Jackson Hewitt.
At Secret, we see you killing it, and you don't have time to sweat the small stuff. With Secret Outlast, you get 48 hours of best-in-class odor and wetness protection. So before you take out that loan to start your own business, I got this. Head to that rally or take your bike for a ride. Start your day with Secret Outlast Antiperspirant. The only thing the world will see is your strength. Secret Antiperspirant. All strength, no sweat.
Cyclones will start the fourth quarter. Ficken, who has been the offensive production specialist of the Cyclones here today. She gets rid of it, gets it back. She's going to be fouled. That'll be called on Katie Daniels, her first. That'll be number 3 on Blue Valley in the second half. Ficken got the Cyclones on the scoring sheet with 5:48 to play in the third quarter. Cyclones restart play. Hadel into the lane, tries to put up a floater. She's going to be fouled. She's going to the line for 2. Fourth team foul on Blue Valley. That'll be called on Edenbacks. That'll be her first. Brooklyn Hadel's first free throw rattles out. Hadel, a 5'6" freshman. Looks to hit the second free throw. And it's good. That's her first point of the afternoon. 39-15 Cyclones. 7:40 left to play. The Cyclones will force a turnover as it was Clara Backs. Couldn't hang on to it. So the Cyclones have a chance to try to chip a little more away here. Spiegel between the circles, lost the handle, gets it back. Now shakes the defender, drives into the lane, floater is up, count it. That's Spiegel's first deuce. 39-17, and a travel called on Blue Valley with 7:29 to go. Cyclones showing a little bit of life against some of the younger players against Blue Valley. Pickett. Three-pointer, right wing, front iron will knock it away. Rebound, corralled by the Tigers. Will have a foul on the Cyclones. That'll be on Curtis, her third. She's really the only player in foul trouble for the Cyclones. That'll be the first Cyclone foul of the half. A little bit of confusion if it was a foul or a jump ball. They called a foul, so they wanted to fix the possession error. Valley will inbound, 7:25 to play. Cyclones picking up defensive pressure. Daniels. And now a carry by Ainsley Lister. 8th turnover unofficially by Blue Valley. So the Cyclones now trying to get within 20. Pick in top of the arc, dribbles around to the right side, gets it off to Spiegel. Spiegel Back to Pickens. Out along the baseline. Ball looks like it may have been kicked out of play. They'll stay with the Cyclones with 7:05 to go in the ball game. 39-17, Blue Valley in front. Spiegel left wing. Finds Pickens, now cross court Evans. Evans right side of the paint. Jumper from 8 feet, no. Hadel on the rebound, gets it, lays it up and in from the left side of the paint. Hadel now with 3, and it's 39-19. 6:48 to go. Cyclones picking up defensive pressure. Ball will come to Lister. She'll be fouled by Curtis, who will pick up her 4th. That'll be number 2 on the Cyclones in the half. Cyclones have shown a lot of life here as the pass comes inside to Daniels. She's going to get fouled. That's going to be number 3 on the Cyclones. They're going to call that one on Ficken. It'll be her 2nd. Ficken had her arm around the neck as she was from behind trying to get the ball. The whistle blew. Shot is up, will not fall for Jarrell. Spiegel is going to go to the, take it left side of the paint. It will not fall, but she's fouled. She's going to the line for 2. And that foul will be on Eden Bax. That's her 2nd. That's number 5 on the team in the half. And now Summer Spiegel with 2 points on the afternoon go to the free throw line. First free throw will rattle home. 39-20. Tigers in front, 6:31 to play. It was Pickett, as we mentioned, with 5:48 to go in that third quarter, who got the Cyclones on the board. The Cyclones shut out in the first half, but they have managed to put 20 on the board. And now Spiegel's 2nd will fall to make it 21. So 39-21, 6:29 to play. Tigers try to come up the court here. It's taken away by Pickett. Bounce pass near side. Evans on the right side. We'll send it top of the arc. Spiegel. Now left wing it'll go. That's Hadel. Evans, top of the key. Over to the right side now, looking for Pickens, cutting into the paint. No, can't hang on to it. Tigers come away with it. Yang. She will find Bax. Daniels at the free throw line. Turns around, needs some help. We'll find it in Eden Bax. Bax looks for Marquardt. Tries to turn around to the paint. Can't find the handle. She'll have to get rid of it. Yang's jumper, no. Back iron. Rebound loose. Bounced around like a volleyball. Marquardt will take it away for the Tigers after the Cyclones had it. Bax, Marquardt. Yang between the circles. 5:30 to play in the ball game. Bounce pass taken away by Hadel. Here come the Cyclones. Hadel lost it. Got it back. Finds Pickens. Top of the arc, Spiegel. Spiegel with it. Sends it to her left side. That's Pickens. Sends it out. Left wing. Hadel. Now Spiegel on the deep left wing. Wanted for shoot for 3. No. She'll send it back out to Evans. Evans at the center circle. Loses her defender. Drives into the lane. Floater, yes. Evans now with 4. 39-23. 4:45 to play. Pass by the Tigers looking for Lister. Goes out of play, and the Cyclones will take over possession. And we'll have a timeout called for by the Cyclones with 4:44 to go here in the ball game. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Cyclones have outscored Blue Valley here in the second half, 23-9. And the Cyclones with 4:44 left to go, getting dangerously close here to maybe making this a single-digit ball game. As head coach Ryan Mahoney pulled all of his starters and upperclassmen players in the third quarter, and the Cyclones made hay with that. Now he has brought back in most of his starters. So we'll see if the Cyclones are able to take advantage here. It'll be Evans who will bring it across center court. Pass left side. Now Spiegel with it. Dribbles top of the key. Now around to the left wing side. Hands it off to Hadel, who will spin. Sends it out. Evans looks for Curtis. Will find her right wing. Curtis will have her pocket picked by Vitale. 4:15 to go in this one. 39-23. Blue Valley in front. Freeze will find the pass inside the lane. Shot no. Devaney will tie it up with it looked like Curtis. It'll stay with Blue Valley. Spicken will check back in for the Lady Cyclones. Blue Valley will hang on to it here. Devaney finds Freeze left side of the paint. And she's going to travel with it. Ninth turnover unofficially. Evans going across the 10-second line. Trying to feed it in to Curtis. That comes away. Vitale now with it. She's going to get fouled by Hadel. That'll be number 4 on the Cyclones. That will be the first on Brooklyn Hadel. 3:49 to play. Vitale will have her pocket picked, but a foul is going to be called on Evans. That'll be her second. That's number 5 on the Cyclones. Cyclones have shown a lot of heart here in the second half. Evans tried to take it away. Ball came loose. Vitale saved it from going out of play. Threw it off of Evans. It looked like it may not, it wasn't going to go out of play, but it just does, so it'll stay with the Tigers. Kling finds Shearhart. Jumper right side of the paint. No. It'll go out of play and belong to the Cyclones. Curtis was trying to draw a charge. No call. And Ficken now will inbound for the Lady Cyclones. She'll get it to Evans here near side as she will move it across the midcourt stripe. Ficken, Hadel now at the right elbow. Curtis to the deep left wing. And a travel called on the Cyclones. 8 unofficial on the turnovers there for the Lady Cyclones. Blue Valley will inbound. Cyclones pick up pressure. Vitale will take it. 3:17 to go in the game. Vitale gets across the 10-second stripe easily. Shearhart will find Kling. Freeze. Shearhart. Devaney right side of the paint. Vitale. Now she will bring it back out. Dribble to the center circle. Blue Valley will reset. Freeze. Now they'll come around. And Hadel had her hands all over Devaney there, and that will draw a whistle every time. That'll be number 6 on the Cyclones. That'll be the second on Hadel. .250 to go. Shearhart will take the inbounds right side of the paint and put it up and in off the glass. She now has 5, and it's 41-23. Curtis with it at the left elbow for the Cyclones. Now is in trouble. She's going to get fouled. That'll be on Vitale, her second. Number 6.5 on Blue Valley. 41-23. Lady Tigers in front of the Lady Cyclones. Three-pointer away. It'll be short by the Cyclones. That was Hadel from the three-point line on the left side. Cyclones will bring up the ball. It'll be Vitale bringing up the ball, and she will be fouled. That'll be number 7 on the Cyclones in the second half. She'll go to the line for 1-1. Cyclones will call a timeout. 2:26 left to go in this one. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 60-second break. It's the Cyclones down to the Lady Tigers, 41-23. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I'd love to hear more. Do you have a card?
This is it. This is when you can either let something happen or make it happen with your professional custom card from Vistaprint. And we're now introducing free shipping on all business cards in any quantity. You pick the look, the style, and the statement you want to make in the moment. Now's the time to make something happen for your business. So for a limited time only, you can own the now with free shipping on all business cards in any quantity at Vistaprint.com. Just use promo code 9393. That's Vistaprint.com, promo code 9393.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
26 left to play. Vitale will shoot the first on the front end of 1-1. Now we'll have a violation on Spiegel on the free throw, so we'll do it again. Olivia Vitale, 3 points on the afternoon. And she'll hit the front end of the 1-1. 42-23. 19-point lead for the Tigers. 2:26 to go. Second from Vitale. And it counts. She now has 5. And it's 43-23, a 20-point lead for the Tigers. Evans for the Cyclones. Over to Spiegel on the left side. Spiegel dribbles. Now moves top of the key. Finds Ficken to the right of her. Adel, top of the key. Now to Evans on the right side. Back to Ficken, deep on the wing. Cutting in is Evans to lay it up and in from the right side of the painted area. And count it. She now has 6. 43-25, the buck 47 to play in this one here at the Baser Linwood Invitational. Cyclones will move into the 7th place game. That'll be 3 o'clock on Monday, as we'll have a whistle, a reach-in foul on the Cyclones. That'll be number 8. That's going to send Clingy to the line. Now Blue Valley will bring back in some of their younger classmen with 98 seconds left to go. Turn into the 1-1 counts for Clingy. Blue Valley will move into the 5th place game. That'll be 6 o'clock on Monday. As the second one is good. He will come out. Coming in will be Eden Bax. So Blue Valley will take on the winner of St. Joe Benton and Holton. Ottawa will get the other one on Monday. Spiegel with 90 seconds to play will have it on the left side. Dishes it to Ficken further on that left wing. Now it comes all the way around as the Cyclones move it. Evans, Ficken. Now deep left wing, 3-pointer. Spiegel, back iron, no. Ball is loose. It'll be controlled by the Tigers. Clara Bax will bring it far sideline up across the 10-second stripe. She's going to be fouled. That will be called on Nia Lamar. That'll be number 9 on the Cyclones. So Bax will hit the front end of the 1-1. 3 points for her. We'll be back with you shortly, though, for boys Cyclone action. Roughly 3:20 this afternoon. Second free throw is good for Clara Bax. She has 4, and it's 47-25. 60 seconds to go. Evans lost it, and here come the Tigers up the court. Ball came loose. Tigers will take it. Crowd wanted a carry. None was given. Shot is up. Will not fall. Now Eden back. Count it for 3. And it's 50-25 with 28 seconds to go. Ficken. Spiegel back to Ficken. Cross court to the right wing side. Now inside. Curtis. Ficken. Three-pointer. Near the top of the arc. Count it. That is Ficken's 4th three-pointer of the afternoon. It's 50-28. 8 seconds to go. Ficken with the steal for the Cyclones. 4 seconds to go. Turnover by the Cyclones, and we'll have a foul on Evans. That'll be her 3rd. That's number 10 on the Cyclones. And with a half a tick left on the clock, Blue Valley will go to the line and shoot 2. Ainsley Lister, the freshman. And she'll miss the first off the back iron. Second free throw for Lister is good. And that'll do it. Cyclones will lose 51-28. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back and wrap this one up. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Your newest destination location just got even better. Primetime Grill is now open at Fusion Alley.
The atmosphere is wonderful, very roomy, so you can bring the family.
We need a place like this. This is super.
Oh, I'm thrilled. It's just another option and a better option than we've had in a long time.
Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley opens at 4 Monday through Saturday, Sundays at 3. Enjoy delicious food and a fun atmosphere like you've never seen. Now at Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive in Ottawa. From now on, when it's game time, it's prime time. Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
Cyclones had a rough afternoon here in the semifinals of the losers bracket and the Macer-Linwood Invitational as they fall by the final score of 51-28 to Blue Valley. Cyclones were kept off the scoreboard in the first half. They were down 30-0 at the end of the first half of play. Cyclones in the second half finally got things going, but it did look like it was going to be a repeat for a little bit, as it wasn't until the 5:48 mark of the third quarter that the Cyclones got on the board. It was Sophia Ficken who hit the big three-pointer to break the ice for Ottawa High. And Ficken finished the day with 15 points. Kirsten Evans for the Cyclones had 6, Summer Spiegel with 4, and Brooklyn Hadel had 3. Blue Valley got started early and often, and it was Sophia Devaney with 3 3-pointers in the first quarter that really set the tone early for Blue Valley as she was able to kickstart the offense in a big way. And she, on the day, ended up with 15 points also. It was 10 for Morgan Fries. And then 3 players with 5 points. Taylor Shearhart, Carson Marquardt, and Olivia Vital. Claire Bax had 4, 3 for Jazzy Kling, and 3 for Eden Bax for Blue Valley. So the Cyclones now will play Monday afternoon at 3 o'clock. They'll have the loser of the St. Joe Benton Holton matchup. That took place earlier today. We'll try to get that information on who the winner was of that one when we start with the boys Cyclone basketball game coming up at about 3:30 this afternoon, depending upon the time that the game over there finishes. That starts at 2 o'clock. Blue Valley will play at 6 o'clock in the 5th place game. They'll get the winner of St. Joe Benton and Holton. That's going to wrap it up for this one here this afternoon. We'll be back with you here in just a shade over 90 minutes roughly with Cyclone boys basketball as they will get set to take on Raytown South. The winner will be in the Basehor-Linwood Championship game on Monday night at 7:30. So I want to say thanks to Brad Howard keeping us on the air back at the station as the Lady Cyclones lose by the final score of 51-28. I'm Bob Johnson. I'll talk to you here in about an hour and a half here from the Basehor-Linwood Invitational Tournament.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO, brought to you by Hepner Appraisal Service, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Ottawa Family Physicians, CarStar, and by the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, Ottawa High School, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Kramer Pharmacy. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball is also being brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Advent Health Ottawa, Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. Also by Quality Structures Incorporated, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill. For more information about our next Ottawa Cyclone basketball broadcast, visit the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com and listen Monday through Saturday for the KOFO sports calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
You'll find DeWalt saws, sanders, and grinders at Trendle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
Celebrating 70 years of sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO, K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
It's 2 o'clock. We now join ABC News, already in progress.
Democrats' case that President Trump withheld U.S. military aid from Ukraine in exchange for that country conducting investigations that could help him politically. Deputy White House counsel Michael Purpura.
The Democrats' entire quid pro quo theory is based on nothing more than the initial speculation of one person, Ambassador Sondland. That speculation is wrong.
But acting White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney last October explicitly acknowledged a quid pro quo with Ukraine, saying that's just how foreign policy is conducted, and Trump critics need to, quote, get over it. Karen Travers, ABC News, Washington.
A second U.S. patient confirmed to have the coronavirus as the deadly new virus spreads around the world. The Wall Street Journal reporting that the U.S. government is arranging a charter flight to evacuate U.S. citizens and diplomats from the city of Wuhan, ground zero for the outbreak.
There are now more than 1,300 cases in China alone, with patients now in every part of the world's most populated country, bar Tibet. A seemingly impossible task as dozens of excavators worked through the night to build a brand new 1,000-bed hospital in just 10 days. Now, a second 1,300-bed facility has also been announced.
ABC senior foreign correspondent Ian Pannell in Hong Kong. A frantic search for survivors in Turkey after a major earthquake killed more than 20 people and injured at least 1,000. Some 500 first responders are searching through the rubble after a 6.7 magnitude earthquake rocked eastern Turkey on Friday evening. This is ABC News.
So many things to organize, so many ways to get it done during the Store More Save More event at the Home Depot. Now it's easier than ever with clear Sterilite storage containers in tons of styles and sizes, from extra large bins to water-resistant containers and more, starting at just $1.18 each. Order online for fast and easy pickup. It's a good time to be a doer, and for getting organized with help from the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Limited time only. Event end dates vary by store. See store for details.
This is Derek's O'Reilly Auto Parts story.
After the third time jump-starting my car, I finally realized my battery was dying. So I stopped by O'Reilly to have it checked. They tested it right there in the parking lot. It was bad, real bad. But they helped me find the right battery for my car and even installed it for free. Now my car starts like new.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
The Pentagon now says 34 American service members suffered traumatic brain injuries during Iran's missile attack earlier this month on a base housing U.S. troops in western Iraq. Initially, the Pentagon said there were no reported injuries. ABC's Mona Kosar Abdi is in Washington.
The Pentagon revealed Friday that 34 American service members have been diagnosed